As I'm sure we all know, we have a real serious problem in this country. It seems like we can't go half of a year without somebody going into a school or a theater or any other public place and just shooting the place up and killing a lot of innocent people. And, you know, this is a horrible, horrible thing that keeps happening. And then the politicians, they want you to think, oh, well, it's the fault of the guns. And that's great because they're getting paid by the medical pharmacy companies, and these pharmacy companies, they're the main problem. Back in 1990 is when they started really heavily prescribing Ritalin. In 96, I think it was, is when Columbine happened. Now, I don't remember very many mass shootings happening before Columbine. But I just kind of look and I see, well, you know what? The prescription rate of these antipsychotic drugs have been going up and up and up, and they've been getting, the age range has been going lower and lower and lower. So these kids are getting on these drugs and going on and on and on for most of their lives on these drugs, and of course the brains are getting all fucked up. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe the guns really are the problem, but I don't think they are. You know, it's definitely the drugs. It's the pharmaceutical companies whose bottom lines are the profits. It's all of these doctors who are getting paid by these pharmaceutical companies to treat symptoms instead of going after the actual root cause. There isn't a pharmaceutical company out there that wants to cure any kind of a disease or any kind of a mental problem at all. All they look about is their profits. It's all they want. And if they cure diseases, they're not going to get as many. We need to get rid of the profit out of the medical industry 100%. That needs to be non-profit organizations, so that can actually, the doctors and the scientists, they can get paid to actually make cures and help people instead of making things worse. I'm fed up with this. It's not right. Every day, you know, people are getting shot because there's some crazy person with a gun, right? And of course, you know, the people who are catching the blame and getting punished are the ones who aren't doing anything, you know? So that's what's happening. You got these gun grabbers going and getting, you know, trying to make it more difficult for people who are law-abiding citizens to get guns, to protect their families and themselves from the people who don't have a problem getting illegal guns. Yeah, that's the problem. You know, there's so many of these things. People are stealing guns and then using them to commit acts of violence. And it's the people who have the legal, unstolen guns that are the ones that are getting in trouble for it. That doesn't make any sense. Now, what the fuck is that all about? So I got an idea. Everybody wants gun control and everything. I've got a gun control solution for you. Okay? Here it is. If you get caught with a stolen gun and found guilty, you get a life sentence with no parole. If you get caught selling stolen guns and found guilty, then you get the death penalty. No questions asked. That's what happens. You don't get, no more appeals. You're done. That's how it needs to be. That's the only way it can be. If we want this country to be the way it's supposed to be, the way the Constitution says it's supposed to be, we need to get rid of this. We need to stop letting these big corporations control everything. It's us, the people. We're the ones that are in charge. And we need to tell these politicians to fuck the fuck off, because they all suck. And our legal system's a fucking joke, too.